Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so here we go, Monday Night Football. We've got the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Both teams here understand the importance of what it's going to take if they want to come out and be victorious here. And man, each week we just get closer and closer to the playoffs here. Eagles with the football here first. And so we'll get to see Jalen Hurts, who is playing this game. Matter of fact, both starting quarterbacks will be in this one, so we should be in for a treat for this one. We're from their own 25-yard line, shotgun formation, gets the snap. Hurts going to keep it himself here, and Hurts, look at that run. Okay, 13 yards on the play. He may be feeling sick, but that move right there was absolutely insane. Let's see, Joe says, let's go Seahawks. Okay, bet. But that was 13 yards in the pickup there by Jalen Hurts. And we've got Michael here on the stream. And so, Michael, what's good with you? Talk to me. How about them Bengals? Jake Browning, he's been looking pretty good. Here we go from the Eagles. Scott goes in motion. Takes it, looking. That's going to be a pass there. It's going to count as a run, and they give it to Swift. His first technical carry of the game. Again, that was a backwards pass, so it goes down as a carry for DeAndre Swift on the play. 4 yards there. JJ says, hey, JB, JJ in the house. How's it going, JJ? Kenneth, my friend, and he says, hey, Mr. JB, how are you doing tonight? And you say you're doing good. Did you see where Amarian Jr. changed football teams to the Knoll? And so I had not known that. But that's what's up. I'm glad to see that all is going well. I'm doing good myself. Lewis in the building. Meanwhile, Swift on the carry went down immediately there, lost 3 yards on the play. That is his second carry of the game. How are you, Lewis, and what are we rooting for today? Michael says, Jake the Snake. Yes. And let's see, Justin says, good. That's what's up. I take it that means you had a pretty good week in fantasy. We've got Eric here as well. JB loves it. We've got the gang here. JB's happy about that. But right now for Philly, they've got 39 here from their own 39-yard line. And so can they get this first down and keep this offense moving here? We're going to find out. Seattle a bit short in the secondary in this game. Let's see. Hurts gets the snap in the pocket, throws it over the middle, gets the completion there, and that's going to be a first down. Dallas Goedert there, he picked up 18 yards on the play, his first catch of the game. So there you go, you get a first down here. Again, opening drive here for the Eagles, and they've got touchdown on their mind. Lewis says over 45. Bet. Eric says I'm good here. That's what's up. And let's see, JJ says, oh, I am blowing people out of the water right now. And so, yes, I take it as playoffs for you guys. Throw it again to Dallas Goedert, who picks up this time 5 yards. So getting the tight end involved early in this one, that's great. I mean, it won't help JB's fantasy team this time around, but that's great right there for the Eagles. Way to get the tight end involved early in this one. All right, so we got 2nd and 5 right now from the Seattle 38-yard line. Again, so far on this drive, 5 plays, 37 yards in about 2 minutes and 37 seconds off the clock in terms of time of possession so far. Let's see, JJ says, yeah. And so tell me how bad is that blowout looking right now for you, JJ? How bad are you blowing them out? And we got an Eagles player that's got to fix his face mask here. I mean, face mask just in shambles here. I mean, wow. Again, first quarter with about 12 minutes and 5 seconds to go. 2nd and 5 right now coming up. And let's see if the Eagles can finish this drive off to a pretty good start. Lewis says Burrs will let that ball fly today. Nice. JJ says Bucks and Packers game, LOL. Save that for Braden. Meanwhile, Devontae Smith makes a catch, but he lost a yard on the play. Lost a yard, and he's hurt. But he does get up. Hopefully it's not too serious. I can imagine if I was in the playoffs and I had this guy on my fantasy team and he makes one catch, loses a yard, and get hurt, I'd be in shambles. Let's see, Kenneth says, do you got anyone playing in your teams? And so, well, Kenneth, to keep it a buck, JB's teams are all officially eliminated. Basically, at this point, I do have A.J. Brown, but unless A.J. Brown can get me 61 points, I'm pretty much toasted at this point. So JB's teams will not be advancing. So my teams are not quite built like JJ's teams when it comes to fantasy. But we got a timeout call here by Philly. And so they're going to talk about things here with third down coming up 3rd and 6 from the Seattle 39-yard line. And again, the Eagles, they dropped a couple games recently, so they want to get back to winning. And for me, I feel like for the Eagles, it's going to start with their passing game. You get that passing game back to where it was a couple weeks ago and stuff like that, then we're right back where we were a couple weeks ago. And what a great opportunity with Seattle being down a couple players in the secondary to really get things going. Now, Seattle, despite being 6-7 on the year, they are 4-2 at home so far this season. The Eagles, they are 5-2 on the road this season, so pretty good matchup. Let's see, JJ says 166.74 to 56.28. My goodness. You say in one of the league and the other one is 136.74 to 95.4. And so, man, I got you. All right, so out of the shotgun, Jalen Hurts throws it over the middle, completed. And that's going to be A.J. Brown for 11 yards there. As he kind of says, Rhino and Dixon Way is doing a double stream Sunday. Really, a double stream? Ha, that sounds great. That sounds great. That's what's up. What game are they going to be streaming on Sunday, Kenneth, for that double stream? That's going to be great. Lewis says, oh, no, Geno Smith not playing? He was listed as active. Is he not playing? I thought he was playing. The news was I thought he was playing. Here we go, 1st and 10. They give it to Kenneth Gainswell, and Kenneth Gainswell does well. Picks up 5 yards on the play. Now we've got 2nd and 5 coming up from the Seattle 23-yard line. But, yeah, I thought he was listed as active as well, Lewis. I was under that impression. Somebody let JB know, because if that's the case, JB been fed the wrong script. Kenneth says Falcons versus Colts game, and so, okay. Oh, man, Indianapolis might do it to him. They might do it to him. Meanwhile, they give it again to Kenneth Gainswell, and man, he picks up about 8 yards on the play, takes it to the Seattle 15-yard line. Now we got 1st and 10 from Seattle 15-yard line here in the red zone. Again, 9 plays, 60 yards in about 5 minutes in terms of time possession off the clock here. But the Eagles, they have touchdown on the brain, an excellent drive so far. But how would they cap it off? Shotgun, snaps it. Hurts, going to keep it himself. He pitches it actually to Dallas Goedert. Probably could have kept it there, but hey, I like what they're doing here. They are getting these guys involved. It's actually going to go down as a carry for Dallas Goedert there. So who would have came into this game thinking that the tight end would have gotten a carry on the first drive? What are the odds if that would have happened? Let's see, JJ says, Lewis, if Geno isn't playing, my opponent is out of the playoffs. And you say because the only way he can come back is because of Geno. So JJ said that might not be a bad thing. He says it might not be a bad thing. But again, I can't listen to the audio, so if they are updated on that situation, then yeah, I certainly can't hear that on my end. But man, that's a shocker for me. All right, but 2nd and 9. Hurts, quick pass, gets it to the back. Swift, making moves. Picks up 6 yards in the play. Now we've got 3rd and 3 coming up from the Seattle 8-yard line. So far in this one, Jalen Hurts is 5 of 5 on this drive for 39 yards passing so far here. Not to mention, he's got 13 yards on the ground as well. So Jalen Hurts coming out here. This might just be his Jordan game. Who knows? It might just be. It might just be his Jordan game. Let's see. JJ says, JB, sorry, I couldn't see the Saturday stream. And so, oh, that's perfectly fine. I understand that. Believe me, JB understands. All right, 3rd and 3. Gives it to the back. Kenneth Gainswell picks up 4 yards on the play. And that's going to be a first down. Now we got a 1st and goal situation coming up. JB would love it if we could just throw it up there for A.J. Brown just for the sake of making it look a lot more respectable for JB. All right, 1st and goal. Come on, do a pass there to A.J. Brown. Make JB's day. Snaps it. Feeds it to the back, spins, picks up a yard off the left guard. Now we got 2nd and goal coming up from the Seattle 3-yard line. Again, here in the first quarter, 7 minutes and 35 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. And so far, the Eagles have been the only team with the football so far in this one. JJ says, Baker got me a lot of points. And so, yeah, Mr. JB, my father, he also started Baker Mayfield, and Baker exploded. That was the game to start Baker Mayfield, and he exploded. There we go, 2nd and goal. Shotgun. Hands it to the back. And the back. Get back to the line of scrimmage. Let's see. Kenneth says, have you finished your Christmas shopping yet? Not yet, Kenneth. Not yet. And stuff like that. But JB hopes to get it done over the next, at least, the next 2-3 days. But I have not just yet. Braden, what's good with you? What's good with you? First of all, Braden, last time I checked, your fantasy team looked like they were moving on, so congratulations with that. Unfortunately, we won't get our playoff rematch, so JB's heartbroken about that one. But how are you? JJ says, hey, Braden, how about them Bucks? Jalen Hurts, he's going to run, and he gets in that end zone for a touchdown. Philly, how about that? The Eagles sure are flying in this one. Jalen Hurts caps it off in the end zone. He says, I'll do it myself, thank you. And that time was in the shotgun, no running backs in the backfield, and he knew exactly what he wanted to do on that one. Wow. But man, did they sustain a long drive on this one, I'm telling you. Oh, wait a minute. Hold up. Wait a minute before we crown him here. Before we crown him, was that knee down before he crossed the end zone? And if so, then it's all on Jalen Hurts there, if that's the case. But 15 plays, 75 yards, 8 minutes and 29 seconds to turn the time possession off the clock. Wow. Lewis says, touchdown the Philly special. Braden says, good. I'm also heartbroken too. And so, oh man, for different reasons. All right, extra point is good. Okay. Maybe JB was just tripping on that one, but I thought the knee might have been down. But nonetheless, that's 7 points. You know what? He wasn't touched at that point. That's right. Got to remember that. Let's see. JJ says, Braden, how do y'all leave Chris open always? And so, man, Braden, I was literally in shambles because Chris Godwin found himself on the bench in my other league just because I saw he was hurt. So I didn't know there's going to be any limitations. But, man, you guys showed he was not hurt. JB made some bad decisions last week. I didn't start Jordan Addison. I made a lot of mistakes this week, a lot of mistakes. But one mistake that I make sure I won't do is to not put up, I got to make sure I don't make the mistake of not putting the poll question up here. So let me go ahead and put the poll question up here so we can get these votes in here. As that was one heck of an opening drive there by the Philadelphia Eagles. I mean, they took off over 8 minutes and 29 seconds in terms of time of possession. It was just an insane drive there. But let's go ahead and put the poll question up and see who we got in this one. Let's see how Seattle looks. All right, let's see. Braden says, also, you'll be playing my daddy, looks like next week. And so, yes. And I mean, the fact that he put up that many points this week without Tyreek Hill, and he didn't start Jalen Hurts because he didn't know for sure if Jalen Hurts was going to play. He chose to ride with Baker Mayfield. And they still went out there and just hit the ground. Like it was awesome to see, even though it wasn't my team. And you say, Brandon says, one answer, Justin Joe Barry. Oh, man. JJ says, how about you guys get a new defensive coordinator? And so, speaking of new defensive coordinators, we're going to get to see, although technically he's not the defensive coordinator, but Matt Patricia will be calling the defense here for the Eagles. And so I want to see how that looks. I'll tell you what, though, JJ, that Vikings and Bengals game, that was one heck of a game there. Even though Minnesota may not have gotten the results they wanted there, that was one heck of a game and good quarterback play as well. Braden says, yeah, that won't happen until the season is over. And so, oh, man. All right, so now we're going to get to finally see Seattle offensively. And, man, we're in the first quarter. There's about 6 minutes and 31 seconds left, and we're just now about to get an opportunity to see the offense for the Seahawks come out here. That's how long of a drive the Eagles had on that first possession. Kickoff on the way. No return by the Seahawks, so they'll take over from their own 25-yard line here. And, oh, man, Drew Lock is in there at quarterback. So indeed, no Geno Smith in this one. So, but hey, I mean, he's going to have an opportunity to go out there and show what he can do in this one. So let's just see. Let's just see. We've seen quite a few backups do pretty good. And so let's say you say, oh my gosh, JJ should have got a touchdown. JJ needs to leave. All right, so here we go. For the own 25-yard line. Jflocka up under center. Tight end goes in motion. And before we can even snap the ball, we're going to have a false start here against one of the tight ends here for Seattle. So back them up 5 yards. Not the start that you envision offensively for your first offensive snap in the first quarter. 6 minutes and 31 seconds to go, down 7-0. Let's see how the offense handles things here. All right, so you got 1st and 15, backup quarterback starting the game for you. Let's see what they do. Tight end goes in motion. Looking, still looking, throws it short. Caught by Kenneth Walker. And Kenneth Walker picks up 3 yards there with the catch. It's going to make it 2nd down, 2nd and 12. And that time, Jflocka, he's like, just get the ball out of my hands. Just get it out of my hands. Let's see, Braden says, the last time I played your dad, you said you had an amazing comeback, JB. And so we're going to see how that goes. Because both teams have been, how can I put it? Both teams have been Metro booming, so to speak. So let's see how it plays out. 2nd and 12. Feeds it to the back. And Kenneth Walker's going to pick up 3 yards there on the carry. So now we've got 3rd and 9 coming up from the Seattle 26-yard line. I'll say this. My disappointment of the week came from the Tennessee Titans. They disappointed me completely. Hopkins and Derrick Henry both were disappointments and stuff like that in terms of their production this past week and stuff, but especially Derrick Henry. How you run the ball 16 times for just 9 yards is beyond me. Beyond me. All right, but anyways, here for Seattle, 3rd and 9 here in the first quarter with 5 minutes and 20 seconds to go. Shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Lock, looking, lock, throws it. Gets the completion of DK Metcalf, but he's going to be a yard shy of that first down marker. Picked up 8, needed 9. That's going to make it 4th and 1 here from the Seattle 34-yard line, so that will bring out the punt unit. 5 minutes to go here in the first. So just like that, offense comes in there, run a couple plays, and they're out just like that. Let's see, JJ says, JB, if I am up in my fantasy, no one is coming back. And so you hear that? No one is coming back. And so, I mean, you're hardly ever trailing in fantasy, so I feel you there. Punts on the way. Fair catch. Caught at his own 12-yard line. And that is where the Eagles will take over this time. 1st and 10 for their own 12. Now, last time out there, they came away with a touchdown, but they took off over 8 minutes and 29 seconds in terms of time possession that first drive. Let's see if this second drive will be something similar here. But, man, being up right now, 7-0. And, man, without having – oh, man, I really wish Seattle had Geno here. And, again, we're currently right now at the commercial. Yeah, I am shocked that they made that switch there so late because I honestly felt like I thought Geno was going to be playing in this one. All right, again, we are still right now at the commercial, but Jalen Hurts, 5 of 5, 39 yards passing that last drive. Kenneth Gainwell had 4 carries, 18 yards. Again, it was Jalen Hurts who ran it in there himself for a 3-yard touchdown. Dallas Goedert, he had 2 catches, 23 yards. He also had a carry as well. JJ says, JB, you see the Lakers lose? And so, oh man, JB try to focus on the positive things in life. So JB, I seen it, but yeah, I mean, but that stuff happens. That stuff happens from time to time. We were down a couple players, so give us a little bit of a break. Oh man, JJ's loving it. Speaking of which, I know there's a ton of basketball games taking place right now as well, so I'll pull up my tablet for that. All right, but getting ready to return back to the action here. And let's see what Philadelphia does here with their second offensive possession. The first one, they cashed it in for a long touchdown. Are we going to be in for more of the same? Something tells me that this is going to be a heavy type of ground running type of day if things get out of hand, unless Seattle can fight back. All right, but here on the 1st and 10, gets the snap, gives it to Swift, and Swift picks up 5 yards on the play. Got 2nd and 5 coming up here from the Philly 17-yard line. Let's see, JJ says, my boy Draymond is always getting suspended. Man, he stays on the commissioner's list. Yeah, he's just going to remain there for some time. You know, think about his actions. Because, man, I mean, we can make a whole compilation of just all of the stuff that he's been involved in. All right, we're going to go 5 wide here for Philly. Hurts in the pocket. Hurts taking a shot there, just overthrew Swift there on the pass. Again, he lined up at the receiver out wide, but incomplete. So now we got 3rd and 5 coming up here for Philly. Again, first quarter, 3 minutes and 47 seconds to go. All right, so on 3rd and 5, let's see what the Eagles do here. 5 wide, Kenneth Gainwell goes in motion. 3 seconds here on the play clock. We got a penalty here. They're actually going to call a false start that happened before the later game there, so it's going to be a false start. Backs him up 5 yards. Now we got 3rd and 10 this time coming up. Kenneth says, what if get subs and likes and polls and the votes? Will that be your Christmas present from us to you? And so, absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. Most definitely. Most definitely. But just you guys being out here, honestly, JB appreciates that. Yes. All right, but here we go. 3rd and 10. Gainwell goes in motion. Again in the shotgun. Looking. Throws it. Oh, incomplete there by his tight end. Dallas Goddard trying to make a catch there, but it's incomplete. 4th down coming up, and they're going to punt the ball. So the complete opposite of their first drive. JJ says, fly, Eagles, fly. Even if he makes that catch, he's definitely well shy of that 1st down marker. All right, so here we go. Punt's on the way. All right, so we're going to get no return here as it continues to roll and just roll. All right. So they'll take over from their own 27-yard line. So that was a great punt there for Philadelphia in terms of just field positioning. And we'll see what the Seahawks do this second time out. Let's see. JJ says, JB, my fantasy team is a playoff machine. And so it sounds like JJ's going to make one of his JJ special guarantees to win the chips in both leagues. A JJ guarantee. And not only win it, but win it by about a good 50 points each. JJ says, everyone better be scared. He says, look out. Look out. All right, again, we are at the commercial here. Let's see, Kenneth says, tell us about the next stream. And so, yeah. So the next stream is going to take place on Tuesday. And that's going to be the first bowl game that we have coming up here. So college football bowl game tomorrow. And that's going to be Marshall versus UTSA. Yeah, Marshall versus UTSA. That is the matchup there. So I'm excited about it. With all these bowl games that's taking place, that'll be the first one I'll be able to get on the radar there. Get us a nice Tuesday stream, in which, of course, we don't normally do Tuesdays. Typically, at least not during football season. We typically don't do Tuesdays and stuff. But with bowl season being here, irregular schedule. So, yes, tomorrow we do have another stream. JJ says, JB, can you do a Warrior stream? And so I typically do NBA after, like, we get done with March Madness. But definitely, I know, you, Braden, and so you guys like the Warriors. So I can go ahead and do a Warriors stream for sure. Like, no doubt. We'll get a couple of those in. All right, Lewis says, go deep or pick six. He says, either way. I think a pick six might be more hurtful, though, in the long term, because then the Eagles just run the ball. All right, but here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Seattle Seahawks. Jackson Smith-Njigba goes in motion. Oh, my goodness. Dang, son, where'd you find that one? And look at that. Sweat gets in the backfield. He said there's no sweat for him. This is what he does. But, man, that looked like a jailbreak there. Look at that. Show me what happened. Somebody had the whiff on that one. Oh, it was by design to let him go. Do they not know how fast this guy is? Wow. Braden says, even though we stink. Oh, man, Braden, it's okay. Better days could be ahead. Maybe, or more the same. You never know. All right, but 2nd and 16, Seattle. We got to get something going here. Drew Lock throws over the middle. Gets it completed there to Parkinson, and he's going to pick up about 6 yards in the play. Now we got 3rd and 10 from the Seattle 27-yard line. Got to get a first down. Got to get some first downs here. Braden says Curry threes. Point streak ended last night. And so, man. Let's see. JJ says, Lewis, JB, and Braden, what are your opinions on Kadarius Toney? Ooh. Kadarius dropped the ball like a hot potato Toney. Well, to be nice, he's got speed. It's like the song Do It With No Hands. No hands. He's got no hands out there. I mean, he's out here bobbling the ball and stuff. I mean, like, how about we keep our hands around the football, secure the ball? I mean, but I don't want to be too harsh on him and stuff like that. But this was his chance to rectify his career. I can't blame him for what took place with the Giants and stuff. But, I mean, you got Patrick Mahomes. You got Andy Reid. Like, you can get open. You just got to secure the ball. 1st and 10, play fake. Bootlegging, throws that one, caught by Tyler Lockett. All right, so Lockett's going to get his second catch of the game. He's got 17 yards receiving so far in this one. Again, we're still here in the first quarter with 1 minute and 29 seconds to go with the Eagles up 7-0. Let's see. Braden says he can't catch. It's just that simple. Braden says he's not even going to sugarcoat it. He can't catch. Feeds it to the back. Oh, man, what a nice – oh, man, I thought he was about to cut that one back. I watched him a couple of times when he was at Michigan State, and he was really good at that. To go one direction, then cut it back against the grain. And so I thought he had an opportunity there, but excellent job there by the defense containing that. Now we got third down coming up, 3rd and 1. Again, Matt Patricia making his defensive debut calling the plays. Lock up under center. And movement again, another false start. Man, they really got JB this one. I really thought Gino was going to be playing here. What are we doing? Let's see, Kenneth says Lakers versus Warriors would be a great NBA stream for you to do. And so, oh yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. We get Lakers versus Warriors, Lakers versus Suns, Lakers versus Nuggets, maybe. I don't know. I got to think about that one because most likely we'll lose. But nah, matchups like that, JB loves. JB loves those matchups. All right, so 3rd and 6 from the shotgun. Lock, looking. Oh my goodness. Oh my. Who is the 3rd string quarterback for the Seattle Seahawks? It's about time to probably start throwing that one out there. I mean, what's the purpose of that pass? If he catches it by some miracle, you're still about 3 yards shy. The pass looked bad. I mean, our poor Tyler Lock is being held like he can't get free. You should have threw the DK. I don't know what they're calling, all of that stuff. JJ says, remember that punt return in the Super Bowl, JB? And so, man, yes. Good point. Yeah, Seattle, you don't get to dribble a football like a basketball and do it like that. So, all right, but we'll see what Philly does when we come back. But it is the end of the first quarter. And with the first quarter in the books of this one, it is the Eagles up 7-0. But man, Seattle, I mean, you look at the numbers, Drew Lock 5 of 6, 34 yards there, but it's on 3rd down. It's when you need it the most that I'm looking at him like, bruh, we got to step it up. Let's see, Kenneth says, I don't know. And again, right now, currently at the commercial. Let's see. JJ says, JB would hate it if it ended up in a tie. And so, yes, ties irk me for so many reasons. Like, if it's a great game, it irks me because I'm like, dang, somebody has to get a win and stuff like that. Like, we can't end it in a tie. I mean, we basically just wasted everybody's time. But if it's a low-scoring game or one opponent that's just really bad and it ends in a tie, and it's like, oh, man, now we've got to wait the entire game and stuff. That I thought for a second that Houston and Tennessee game was going to end up in a tie, but luckily it did not. Luckily it did not. Let's see. Braden says, "Well, you wouldn't like soccer, JB. There's a lot of ties, and so you're right about that. You're right about that. You are right about that. Spot on about that." All right, so again, referees here are discussing. You say, or as they call them in soccer, draws. And so, yes. Yeah, count JB out. Count JB out. Let's see. JJ says, Braden, no hate to your team, but your team's defense is trash. We almost scored 41. Calling out his defense, saying straight trash, homie. That's what he's saying. Straight trash. Braden's like, I ain't got to take this. All right, so getting ready to get back to the action here shortly. All right, so again, after that lengthy conversation there by the officials there, 4th and 16 now for the Seahawks. Punt's on the way. All right, going to return it from his own 13. And takes it to about the, let's see, they're marking that, about the 29. Brady says, I know. And let's see, JJ says, Isaiah is like, I'm not going to be playing if y'all are not going to be playing defense. And so the man's like, I've already got my check, so I'm good. All right, so we got a 1st and 10 situation here. Eagles out of the shotgun from their own 29-yard line to start off this drive. Quick pass, ball tip, incomplete. Tried to throw that one to A.J. Brown. You tried to get it to him. All right, 2nd and 10 out of the shotgun. Hurts throws it, and that's going to be completed to guess who? A.J. Brown. His 2nd catch. Oh, I was about to say, don't be hurt, Brown. Don't be hurt. Don't do it. All right, so Brown heads to the sideline there. Oh, we know what's coming now. And look at that. I mean, Hurst just had defenders all up on his shoulder. It didn't matter. It didn't matter. Honestly, it did not matter. He's out here making it do what it do. And that's a 1st down. Picked up 2 yards on the play. All right, gives the ball to the back. Let's see. Braden says, oh, JB, I saw Pat's mock draft. Would you guys take Marvin Harrison? and traded back to the first and got J.J. McCarthy. Love the one with Marvin Harrison. Not so sure about the J.J. McCarthy one, but hey, if it's late first and stuff like that, JB will be okay with it. I'll survive. I will survive. Look at that. Jalen Hurts on the run here. And he's going to pick up about 7 yards there on the play. So big time play here. Feeds it to the back up the middle, and that's Swift. He picks up 4 yards. That's his 6th carry of the game. All right, so here we go. Second and 6, throws and gets a completion there. A.J. Brown, another first down, 10 yards to the Seattle 35-yard line. All right, so hurrying up here, lining up in the shotgun. Feeds it to the back, and that is going to be Swift again. That's his 7th carry. This time picks up 11 yards on the play. All right, Swift again, and he's going to pick up 2 yards on the play. Let's see. JJ says Pats need an offense. JB, tell your Patriots to draft the wide receivers from UGA and the quarterback from UGA. You said, Braden, did you beat JB in the playoffs? And so, unfortunately, JJ, we never got to meet in the playoffs. We just never got to meet in the playoffs. One of our stories ended before it can get that far. All right, 2nd and 8. Hurts going to keep it himself here. Picks up 2 yards on the play. Again, 10 plays, 51 yards, about 5 minutes in terms of time possession on this one so far. And the Eagles, they just had the ball, and they've continued to run the ball, mix up the running backs. Hurts run the ball as well. But now we've got 3rd and 6. Hurts again gonna run, but this time, nope, not gonna get there. They say, nah. They say, we may give up some yards, but not that much. Again, here in the second with 9 minutes and 20 seconds to go. All right, so we got 4th and 3. Throws it, gets the completion. So, yeah, this time it was Julio Jones with the catch. He picked up 6 yards. Let's see, JJ says, JB, why don't it say the Bears are eliminated from the playoffs? That's a good question. Lewis says, let's go, Eagles. Gives the ball to Kenneth Gainswell, and Gainswell's going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing else. Second down coming up. Again, 8 minutes and 12 seconds to go here in the second quarter. All right, so 2nd and 10. They give the ball to Swift, and Swift going to pick up 9 yards on the play. Already 9 carries for 36 yards. Let's see, JJ says, JB, did you see the Raiders game? And so, oh man, I seen the highlights of it, and it was far worse than what JB thought. But JB thought I thought it was going to be a bad game, just not that much scoring. But man, Lewis says, jet sweep to AJ Brown. Oh man. So now we got 3rd and 6 coming up. Feeds it to Swift, and Swift gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. He's got 10 carries for 36 yards. So now we got a 27-yard field goal attempt coming up here for the Eagles. And that is good. So 10-0 is our score right now here in the second quarter with about 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. And so Lewis says a field goal, really? Really? And so, yeah, Lewis, like, oh, man, just the fact that Geno's not playing, when I realized that, I was like, oh, man, basically what the Eagles are going to do, every time they get the ball, they're going to take off a chunk of time and stuff like that. And Seattle so far has been going 3 and out so quickly, it's insane. And so Kenneth says, Rhino said hello to you. And so, yeah, tell him JB says what's good. Absolutely. Yes. JJ says, okay, now it's going to be one of those types of games. And so, yes, JJ. Yes. But if memory serves me right, don't you have Swift on your fantasy team, JJ? And so I'm sure all this running that Swift is doing, it's only good for your team. Let's see. You say you took him out, and so gotcha. Understand that. JB totally understands that move. Yep, totally understands that move. You say you don't trust him anymore. And so you say he did you dirty one time, you're done with him. You're done with him. I understand that. JB understands completely. All right, so now we are getting ready for the kickoff here. Eagles kick the ball off. All right, here we go. Play fake, lock, looking, throws it, incomplete, but there is a penalty. There is a penalty, so call that against the defense there. Throws the ball. Picks up about 3 yards on the play there. Jackson Smith and Jigma with the catch. All right, feeds it to the back of the shotgun here. And that's going to be Kenneth Walker there for 6 yards on the play. He's got 4 carries today for 7 yards. Third down coming up. JJ says James Cook got you 36.1 points in fantasy. My goodness. Talk about cooking up a storm. That's impressive. JB's not even going to lie. That's impressive. All right, so we got 3rd and 2. Feeds it to the back here, and let's see what they're marking at. Is it enough for a first down? All right, first down. Fresh new set of downs here for the Seahawks. So each first down, that feels like a W right there. That feels exactly like a W right there. Four minutes and 30 seconds to go here before the half. Lock up under center. Throws it. Gets the completion. Kenneth says, if we can get some votes and subs, and so yes, as a matter of fact, let's see how many votes are we in right now. We've got 7 votes right now, so yeah, definitely let's get us a couple more votes and let us know where you stand in this one between the Eagles and the Seahawks. Almost merged the two there. 4 minutes to go here before halftime. Oh, wow, look at that run there by Kenneth Walker. He picks up 13 yards off the right guard and a first down. Now we got 1st and 10 from the Philly 27-yard line. Brady says, where's 80s? And so if I had to guess, he's probably listening in right now, but just waiting on the Eagles to get a much bigger lead, if I had to guess. Oh, wow. Tried to hit Kenneth Walker out of bounds there. But luckily, terrible form prevented him from actually connecting effectively enough. All right, so here we go. Lock looking, throws it, incomplete. So incomplete there. Let's see, Kenneth says 80s might be at a Christmas party. And so it's a possibility. It's a possibility. Very much a possibility. Probably somewhere dressed as the Grinch right now. Lock throws it, gets the completion to Jackson Smith and Jigman. That's a first down, so okay. We're starting to get a little something here from Drew Lock here. That's good. Encouraging. That is encouraging. All right, so right now we're currently at the 2-minute warning now. Drew Lock so far 8 of 10 for 55 yards. Jalen Hurts 8 of 11 for 64 yards passing so far in this one. On the ground, Swift is 10 carries for 36 yards. Kenneth Walker 7 carries for 21 yards. All right, and again, still with 7 votes right now on the poll, and the Eagles leading the poll right now at 57%. Again, 2-minute warning here with Seattle at the Philly 14-yard line. Again, this drive, 8 plays, 61 yards, 4 minutes and 20 seconds in terms of time station off the clock. Huge right there simply because they're finally sustaining their drive right now. And so obviously they want to end up scoring. So we'll see how this plays out. And again, still right now, currently here at the commercial. All right, so here we go. Drew Lock. Again, the Seahawks will get the ball first at halftime. So let's see if they can get a score here. They run the ball with Zach Charbonnet. First carry of the game, he gets 3 yards here. All right, we're going to get a timeout call here by Philly because Philly, they've got the clock on their mind right now. They want to leave enough time here to try to respond. Don't want to give the Seahawks back-to-back opportunities to potentially score, potentially. All right, so that's going to take us to the commercial here. Meanwhile, I see that the Cavs and the Rockets are in a close battle in which the Cavs are up 114 to 111. JB's got a lot invested in that one. All right. Kenneth says, let's do rated halftime at Rhino channel and Goose channel. And so I have actually never done a raid on my end before and stuff like that. And so that's certainly something that I'll have to, I guess, just look more so into that. But that is something I have not done yet so far. Let's see. JJ says, yeah. And so I'm curious what 80s is up to right now. If I know 80s, he's probably dressed up as the Grinch right now, messing up somebody's party. Probably. But again, another reminder that the next live stream will take place on Tuesday. And so, let's see. JJ says, what is Rising China calling? So, yeah, Rising Rhino. And so, yep. Just like the name there, Rising Rhino. Absolutely. All of a sudden, it's got real hot up in here. All right, so getting back to the action here, in which the Seahawks throw the ball incomplete there, trying to get it to Metcalf. Would have been about a yard or two shy of that first down marker there, but now we've got 3rd and 7 coming up here from the Eagles' 11-yard line. JJ says, and JB, I am still here, and so appreciate that, JJ. Yeah, appreciate that. Absolutely. Yeah. JB's got much to do. I've got much to do and stuff like that for sure in terms of improving the channel there. Yes, Kenneth says Rising Rhino, that's his channel for all the new people. And so absolutely. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and meanwhile, the pass there complete, but it will be short. I'll go ahead and pin that message there. So yeah, so we'll go ahead and pin that up there. For anybody who wants to go ahead and feel free to go ahead and check out Rising Rhino there and, check him out, show some support. His channel's growing like a wildfire that's just caught fire. And so there's no end in sight, and that's a good thing. All right, so they got a 4th down coming up here. And in a situation like this on a 4th down, oh man, decisions here. You probably take the 3 points. It's the right thing to do. JJ says he just subbed. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up, JJ. That's what's up. That's what's up. By the way, have you done any more live streams, JJ, since we last spoke? All right, so here we go. 4th and 4. All right, so some people say you go for the field goal. Others say you go for it. Let's see what happens here. 4th and 4 for the Seattle Seahawks. Can they get a first down or maybe even a touchdown here? Oh, man, they're really rolling the dice here. Or maybe they're just trying to draw them off sides. That was the plan, to draw them off sides. And so, got you. Lewis is like, no, you got to go for it. Let's see. JJ says at halftime you'll check him out in his stream. And so, bet. And so, bet. Oh, man. No. Levert, no. Why did you have to make that 3, Levert? Dang it. Y'all really setting JB back here. This is not good. All right, so we've got a 26-yard field goal attempt coming up. And it is good. So they get 3 points there. Their first points here of the game so far. So we got a 10-3 game here with the Eagles on top in this one, 10-3. And now we will hit the commercial as JB assesses the damage that's been done. Man. You see, Lewis says, come on, Seahawks 3. And so that's, they say you're lucky you got that. You're lucky you got that with them right now. Oh, man, JB's at a loss for words now. Dang it, I needed to win. Let's see. Braden says 1 sub away from 300. And so, oh, man, Braden, you're 1 away from 300. That would be huge. Oh, man, real huge. Oh, man. So basically, by the time that we talk again, you'll be at that 300 mark. That's incredible. Incredible. Yeah, this is depressing to watch right now. Very depressing to watch. Like, why did Caris LeVert have to do that? JD says 24 away from 100, and so we're gaining some momentum now, JJ. All right. But yeah, not sure if you answered earlier about the have you done your live stream since we last spoke? All right, we got 1 minute and 42 seconds to go here before halftime. Kickoff on the way. All right, let's see. JJ says, no, I haven't, JB. I forgot to. And so, okay, bet. Braden says, make it 23. Make it 23. Okay, making it 23. All right, so here we go for Philly. See what Philly got in store for us here. Hurts throws. Gets the completion there to Devontae Smith for the catch. That's going to be a first down and then some. Oh, but wait a minute. Hold up. Hold everything. There's a penalty. Should be on the defense, though. Should be on the defense, though. Let's see. Braden says, it's the account I'm using right now, Kenneth. JJ says, Braden, your account about to have 301. Meanwhile, Hurts, oh man, just trying to throw it out in the way there near the sideline there. Best he can do in that situation there. Incomplete. 2nd and 10 coming up. All right, give JB 1 minute. Hurts, ball tipped. All right. Kenneth says he just subscribed to Braden's channel now, and so look at that. My man Braden, congratulations on the big 300. 3rd and 10 from his own 40. Hurts, looking, throws it, incomplete. Incomplete. So 4th down here. So Seattle left with some time to try to do some things here. Left with a little bit of time to try to do some things here. Okay. All right, punts on the way. So let us see. Let's see what Jflocka can do here before the half. JJ says no problem. Braden says thanks, JB. And so yes, good times, good times. All right, let's see. Let's see. JJ says JB Braden has 301. Great, Braden. And so, yes, the big 301. So, Braden is definitely more than halfway to that 500 mark that YouTube has put the standard at now. So, Braden is well on his way. And how many months have you been now doing YouTube now, Braden? How many months now? Let's see, Kim says, are you streaming the Christmas stuff for us all? And so, ooh, I think that one's going to come down to literally maybe like making up my mind, like probably the day before, just, you know, like going through all the activities for the day and seeing if I can fit that in. But that is a great question, a tremendous question. Yeah, really good question there. Really, really good question there. Yeah, that is a great question there. So I'll probably end up making that decision like about a few days before. But most likely, probably most likely. All right, completed the Noah Font there for 6 yards. I believe so. I believe so. And let's see. JJ says, "Where is RCJB?" And so that's the $1,000,000 question. So if anybody knows, if anybody's seen him, let JB know. Where is he? Great question, though. Yeah, really good question. But yeah, hopefully he does show up here. Hopefully. All right, so we had an intentional grounding call there against Drew Lock. Oh man, we're getting all kinds of penalties with him in there. All right, let's see. You said they might be at a party, and so isn't that something that they're at a party and they just didn't invite us, but they're actually at a party right now? That would be insane. That would be insane. You say JJ says ready about to start in Rhino stream, and so bet. All right, we got about 45 seconds here until we get to halftime. 3rd and 14 for the offense. Shotgun from their own 15-yard. And at this point, you at least want to run some clock, and that's exactly what they do, run the ball here. But there is a flag. There is a flag. So 4th down. Eagles are going to get a little bit of time here. They're going to get a little bit of time. All right, punts on the way. All right, we're going to get a return. He's at the 30, all the way to about the, let's call it 31-yard line. Okay. All right. And again, just before we get to half, 27 more seconds. Jalen Hurts looking, throws it incomplete off his tight end hands there. Incomplete. All right, so 2nd and 10. Hurts on the move. Hurts running, and he's going to pick up 6 yards there on the play before he goes out of bounds, saving 15 seconds on the clock. So you've got the Eagles player that's going to the locker room there. Let's see. JJ says, so boring, JB. And so, oh man, 3rd and 4. Hurts, throws it, incomplete. Brandon says, RC is probably watching basketball. He's probably streaming basketball too, probably. Who knows? But man, another pass, another incompletion. JB was working so hard to try to get some of these picks in before they took him down on Underdog for the NBA picks. Was not able to get the ones I wanted in. What a bummer. Punch on the way. And it goes out of bounds at about the 12-yard line, but it doesn't matter because this is going to take us all the way to halftime here with the Eagles leading this one 10-3. And so not exactly a barn burner there, like the barn yarner there. Brandon says he's not streaming basketball. You checked. And so, okay, yeah, we're probably just sitting back, enjoying it. Nothing like a Monday night, probably watching some hoops. Possibility. Oh, man. Yeah, JB's picks are in shambles here. Not good. Not good at all. Oh, well. Yeah, good old RC. Out there somewhere living a life. Let's see, JJ says, raid now. Let's see, Kenneth says, where is old man at? Speaking of old man, I chatted with him on Twitter a couple of days ago, and so he was celebrating his 30th birthday. And so I know that now, not only am I in the 30 club, but he's in the 30 club there too. So back-to-back months and stuff like that, you know, in the 30 club there. So probably out there, you know, either enjoying life or probably going back and forth with somebody on Twitter. Maybe that's what's happening. perhaps. But just to go through really quickly, again, there are quite a few basketball games that are playing right now. I was tracking that Miami and Minnesota game, but I couldn't get my player props in fast enough. So I'm not happy about that. But yeah, looking at some of the upcoming bowl games. Let's see. All right, let's see. JJ says, see you, JB. I'm going to go check them out. So, yeah, absolutely. 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 Let's see. And of course, later on, the Knicks and the Lakers later on. Kenneth says he's 36, about to be 37. And so, oh, man, I do want, because I have checked my analytics to see in the past, like, what's the majority of the like people who come through my streams, like the ages and the locations and stuff. Now, I haven't checked in the last couple of months and stuff like that, which is probably not a bad idea for me to check it out as we speak and look at the analytics. Let's see. So I've got my analytics pulled up here. And so, all right, so according to the analytics, it says that 87.6% of my viewers are males. And so, yeah, so majority males. 86% are located in the U.S., 4% Mexico, 0.8% Canada. Those are the top three that they have. 56% of my watch time come from people that are not subscribed. My subscribers account for 44% of my like views and watch time. Age group, from 18 to 24, we got 4.1%. From 25 to 34, we have 9.8%. From 35 to 44, we have 22%. From 45 to 54, we've got 24.4%. From 55 to 64, we've got 24.5%, which is the highest of all the age groups. And then 65 and above, 15%. So that is where my channel typically stands in terms of my audience. But again, it says that a good 56% of my watch time come from people that are not subscribed to my channel and stuff like that. So, okay. Kenneth says, do you need some more, not some mob now? And so, some more, you mean some more subs now? And so, I mean, I definitely do, aim to get more, but I've definitely learned to, like, trust the algorithm because they bring me the right people, I guess, in front and stuff like that. Because I remember early on, I would try to, well, mostly my wife would try to go to different, like, Facebook groups and, like, show my channel so that way they'll subscribe, but then they'll subscribe all at once, and then YouTube will trigger it because it happened too many times. I remember the first time I got a really big, like, somebody really, like, rated and stuff like that. Like, it was a huge channel, came through and rated, and then YouTube tried to remove, like, most of the new subscribers and stuff like that. That next day I woke up and seen, like, most of them was removed because YouTube does not like it when you gain so many at once and stuff like that. And so they're very crazy about that. Very crazy about that. It's a flawed process. Absolutely. All right, so JB's just over here tracking some of the games here. I need that Memphis and Oklahoma City game to be just a little bit closer. That would be good. You say mobs to get bots in jail. And so, yes, absolutely, man. But it's been a grind, though. It's been a grind. It's been a grind. JB is still out here, lots of interviews and stuff like that. Try to find that next role, hopefully sooner rather than later. That's the goal. But good news is starting to get some interviews stacked up. So excited about that. Excited about that. All right, meanwhile, all right, let's see. Is there anything else? So, all right, yeah. And again, we're currently right now at halftime. And I mean, if Geno Smith was playing in this game, maybe Seattle might even have the lead, possibly. But it seems like the Eagles are more content with just coming out, running the ball and stuff, still making throws, but they really want to run the clock. Is what they're concerned about. And so you said Chloe taught me how to get bots out, and so really, yeah, JB may have to do some research myself here. Speaking of which, now actually would not be a bad time to check this out since we've got some time. So give me 1 second here. All right, let me see. 1 second. All right. And yeah, if you're thinking, man, something looks a little bit different about JB, I did actually go get a haircut. I did get a haircut. It was way overdue. So I did go and get a haircut. All right, so let me see. So if I do this. All right, so give JB 1 second here before I switch my screen over. All right, it's been a minute since I've switched my view. But since we're at halftime, I've got some time here, so let me see. All right, perfect. I know I am blocking some of this here, but can you guys see the screen that I just transitioned to behind me, the sport books that are open? Can you guys see that? If so, just let JB know. All right, JB needs to first move this out the way so I can see some of the stuff. All right. So, but yeah, let me know if you can see the numbers behind, or if not, then I'll know for the future that I need to find a different way to show this screen. But if you can see it, let me know. Again, we are right now at the half here, but let me know, just somebody in the chat, if you can see the numbers and stuff clearly behind me. All right, Kenneth says, yes, we can. That's what's up. All right, so typically, this is OddsJam, in which I do have the link for everything that I am discussing pretty much already in all of my videos now. Should be towards the very bottom there. But essentially, I use this whenever I'm about to do any type of, like sports bet play, whether it's, NBA, NFL. I'll go ahead and switch to NBA since there are some upcoming NBA games. And again, we are at halftime here, but I will switch it to that. And then for me, since I'm more so into like player props and stuff like that, I typically would go to this. But we'll look at total points here. We'll look at total points. All right, so, and as you can see, like all of this information here pops up, for each game, it tells you the odds. Now I selected, all these sport books. You can edit which sport books you want and even like move them around if you wanted to and stuff like that. I prefer to keep this one at the top, Penny, because I have a lot of confidence in them. Let's see, JJ says he's back. How was it, JJ? Talk to me. How was it? And so let's see. Braden says, what site is this? And so this is OddsJam. I have my referral link at the bottom of my description of the video and stuff like that towards the bottom. But typically whenever I'm going to use Underdog, ParlayPlay, PrizePicks, or anything like that, or even Fliff, or even some of the sport books as well, whatever it is, you can compare odds and stuff. I went to total points. Let me see for the NFL, since NFL is more so my forte here. But yeah, NFL, and which you can use pretty much any sport and stuff. But let's say I'm looking at player pass completions for the NFL. And of course, right now, since, we're on a Monday, so all the other games have already played. So basically, but if it was like all the games haven't played yet, we'd see every single team there. But we get to see the line that each sport book has. and whether they favor the under or the over. And since, of course, you know, these sport books, they're trying to make money, you know, so these odds are basically what they're banking on to try to win money. And so essentially they're saying that Jalen Hurts, you know, all these sport books are saying Jalen Hurts is going to throw for less than 19 completions, basically less than 18 and a half, basically, is what they're thinking in terms of, pass attempts and stuff like that. And the odds are continuously updated and stuff. And the same for Drew Lock. They have his line at 22 and a half, and they pretty much all agree in the under. Now, because this game is already, you know, in motion, probably not the best example, so I will look at the NBA and pick a player prop from there. But again, we're at halftime here, and so I plan on doing some individual streams just specifically to cover this in more details. Let's see. Let's go with points. Everybody likes points, so let's go with points. And again, they are built to factor in all kinds of things, you know, like other players being injured, lineup changes, all that stuff. And so, all right, so let's just go ahead and choose a specific game. So let's look at the Knicks and the Lakers then. The Knicks and the Lakers. We'll look at that. And then we'll also look forward to tomorrow, Phoenix and Portland. So we'll pull up those two. Let's see, JJ says, they're new there. I was going to be raised, JB, on the stream. And so bet. Oh, man, appreciate that. Oh, man, I couldn't even see that. My bad. So let JB go ahead and leave this screen here for a second. And so I appreciate that. Yeah, I couldn't see it from there. And so, all right, so yeah, we had a raid, and JB was so locked up here, I couldn't even see it. I apologize about that. And so, let's see, Braden says raid now. Where's, oh man, 36. All right, Giants fan is on the stream. And so, oh man, why can't I see Giants fan here? I apologize about that. Oh man. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing on my end here. Let's see. But yeah, definitely keep me updated there, guys. All right, but yeah, so, all right, but yeah, I went ahead and narrowed it down to points here. And so essentially, like, if you have Underdog, PrizePicks, you know, all of that, Fliff, whatever it is, and essentially you can compare the odds there. And so we'll go into this on a more deeper one on the individual stream. We'll get back to the game here. But yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and share with you guys that right there. All right. So, all right, so now that we're back here in the third quarter, and already Kenneth Walker is going back to work here. And let JB go ahead and set up his stream there. Kenneth says, we can see it now. And so, okay, bet. All right, let's see. Feeds it again to Kenneth Walker for 2 yards there and a first down here for the Seahawks. So first and 10 from their own 35-yard line. Lewis says we need quick points. I agree. We need something to get this party started here. All right, Drew Lock changing, making adjustments here. Feeds it to Walker, and Walker still running. Picks up 7 yards on the play. Let's see, JJ says, gotta go, guys. I'll try to get back. And so appreciate the heads up there. Appreciate the heads up. And if not, we appreciate you coming through. And yes, there will be another stream tomorrow for our first college football bowl game of the year. So Seattle here, trying to make something happen here. Lock throws it short, caught by Walker, and Walker shakes away from the first guy, gets past the second guy, and finds a way to turn that into a 15-yard pickup. How he did that, I do not know. But when you miss tackles, you allow that kind of thing to happen. Feeds it to the back up the middle. Charbonnet picks up 6 yards on the carry. Second and 4. Feeds it to the back again and picks up the first down here. 5 yards on the carry. Okay. So like every running back is getting carries here. All right, so 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Again, the Eagles up 10-3. Quick pass, caught. Receiver picks up 4 yards on the play. All right, so 2nd and 6. Play fake, throws it, gets the completion there, picks up 5 yards. So he's about a yard shy of that first down marker. Third down coming up. Lewis. So much for that quick touchdown. But that's really not fair, Lewis, because like I was under the impression that Geno was getting the start. That's what I thought I heard. So I would have made the same mistake potentially. Meanwhile, Kenneth Walker here, he says he's got your touchdown right now, Lewis. He said he got you covered. That's a touchdown there for the Seattle Seahawks. Look at that. Wow. Kenneth Walker, the third, 23 yards and a touchdown. Let's go. Okay. That should wake some people up there. How about that? Again, 9 plays, 75 yards, and a touchdown. Extra point, good. And with that, we are all tied up 10-10 in this one. Can the Seahawks do it without Geno? Wow. These Eagles, they better pick it up. That's all I'm going to say. They better pick it up. Lewis says, just what the doctor ordered. And so, yes, Yes, exactly what he ordered. And then some. Lewis said, need Eagles to come back and answer. He's like, come back and respond immediately. Yeah, he's like, come back immediately. Joe says the Eagles rolled out. And so, okay. All right, so kickoff on the way, no returnals. So let's see what Philly does here now that we are officially here in that second half with their offense here. So we got to see what Seattle did in the second half. What kind of adjustments will we see from the Philadelphia Eagles here? Let's find out. But they're starting to realize they can't just come out here and just run this clock out. It's not going to be that easy. All right, so here we go, third quarter with about 10 minutes and 5 seconds to go, all tied up 10-10. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun from his own 25-yard line. A.J. Brown goes in motion. They snap the ball. They're looking. They throw it. It is caught there by Devontae Smith, and he's going to pick up 9 yards on the play. Fakes to the back. Hurts throws that one incomplete. Let's see. Kenneth says you're talking about you being a mob, and so you're going to call yourself one-man mob? Instead of old man mob, you're going to be one-man mob? Is that the new name now? One-man mob? Oh, look at that. Excellent play there. Try to catch the defense there, being all the way drawn in, but that time did draw a penalty there. But I like the play. I did like the play. So we got 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts moving around. Jalen Hurts for the run, and he'll get the first down. The process picks up 13 yards and the first, taking it to the Seattle 45-yard line. Just out here making it do what it do. You see he's talking to spam in the chat, clean mob it out. And so, yes. Yes, matter of fact, come and think of it, I do need to go ahead and get probably a second mob at some point. All right, meanwhile, they give the ball to Swift, and Swift picks up 6 yards on the play. All right, so here we go, 2nd and 4. Hurts throws it, completed, but he's going to lose some yards there. Lost 5 yards there on the catch with DeAndre Swift. So 3rd down coming up. And right now, Seattle gaining more and more confidence right now. All right, so we got 3rd and 9 here. And Hurts throws it. Gets the completion there to A.J. Brown. And a 1st down. Picks up 11 yards. He's got 4 catches for 41 yards so far today. Throws that completed, but a loss of 3 yards here. Gotta throw this ball downfield a little bit more than this. All right, so 2nd and 13. Throws it, gets the completion there, and that's going to be for Goddard there, and he's going to pick up 10 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3. 5 minutes and 52 seconds left to go here in the 3rd quarter. And so RC on the Aces is in the building. Drum roll, please. RC says, JB, yo, about time I caught you. What's good? And so, man, hey, I ain't going to lie. Today was a busy day for JB, but I am here. I am here. How are you? Everybody was asking, where's RC? We're out there checking to see if RC's, possibly streaming a game or something like that. Everybody's like, where's RC? How are you? I hope you're doing much better than my fantasy team has been doing. That much I do hope. Meanwhile, Swift, brought down just 1 yard shy of the end zone. RC says, JB, in here looking like Boosie song, wipe me down with the fresh cut and lineup. And so, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. No. Oh, man, he came for your boy on that one, but I appreciate that. That was some creativeness there. Oh, man. Jalen Hurts, that's a touchdown. That's a touchdown. I don't know what's taking him so long to say it, but that's a touchdown. And so Jalen Hurts kept it himself there and got the honorary touchdown. RC says, I was watching the Timberwolves in the Heat. And you say, we beat them. Now we're 20-5. And so, oh, man, 20-5. How does it feel? How does it feel? How does it feel? Oh yeah, good days, good days. All right, extra point good. He said tied with Boston for best record in the NBA. And so, man, things seem to be going your guys' way this year. Got to keep it going, but off to a tremendous start. Tremendous start, if I do say so myself. Lewis says, let's go. RC says, best out west got a 4-game lead on the Thunder and Nuggets. And so there it is. There it is. Oh, man, JB wishes I can have success. You guys are having. Lewis says, now the shootout begins. He says, now the shootout begins now. We will see. We will see. Yeah, that we will see. Lewis says, are the Lakers hosting a parade anytime soon? Well, hopefully at the end of the season, Lewis. I'm hoping at the end of the season. But anything prior to that is nothing more than just a mere pipeline dream at this point. In other words, I wouldn't bank on it, Lewis. I wouldn't bank on it. I would not bank on it. All right, and again here in the third quarter with 4 minutes and 43 seconds remaining. Let's see. RC says 2 and 26. Good Lord, that sounds hideous. And so, oh man, but yeah, Pistons 24 losses straight. They just lost a second ago. And so, oh man, I tell you what, RC, why don't you go coach them boys? They need you. All right, kickoff on the way. No return. Seahawks with it. Drew Lock going deep. Oh man, overthrew everybody. Dang son, where'd you throw that one? That was bad. That was bad. I would have had more touch on that one. Let's see. Lewis says Lock needs to go deep on the first play. Catch him sleeping. Lewis, they did go deep. They did go deep. They did. But now what happened after that? Entirely different story. Gives it to Kenneth Gainswell. Picks up a yard in the play. Let's see. RC says, JB, I was going to say they did start to 2-0 and the sky fell out, but that's impossible mathematically. They must have been 2-2 before the sky fell out. So, the sky fell. They had a glimmer of hope early on. Lewis says, dang, seeing Kenneth Walker pick up a yard on that carry. And now, faced with 3rd and 9 from the Seattle 26-yard line. We need Jflocka to make a big-time play. Can he deliver? From his own 21-yard line, gets the snap, in the pocket, steps up. Oh, he runs into traffic there. They're going to bring him down for a sack. So we've got a sack here, and that's going to bring out the punt unit. Let's see. RC says he would need an unlimited supply of various alcoholic drinks and at least $300 million up front to take the Pistons job, JB. You say, book it. JB's favorite expression there, book it. And so, yes. They'll give you all that and then some, RC. You'll get all that and then some. Punts on the way. RC says, Jflocka, where's Geno Smith? They hit us with the surprise. It's almost like Vegas didn't want us to know that Geno was not playing. Like we found that out. I found out during the first play of the drive and stuff like that. But we didn't find out till the game started that despite the fact that they said Geno was going to play, that Geno was not indeed going to play. Let's see. Braden says, hey, RC. Kenneth says, hey, RC. Braden says, told you RC was watching basketball. And so, yes, should have thought about it. Should have thought about it. Should have thought about the fact that the Timberwolves were playing. Should have thought about that. Absolutely. And so, yes, RC, we almost had to put an Amber Alert out there for you. We were like, where's he at? We need him. Let's see. RC said, Kenneth Clark, what's up? Yes. By any chance, Kenneth, are you related to Caitlin Clark by any chance? Let's see. Kenneth says, don't forget to set up the stream for tomorrow night. And so, oh yeah, the stream is already set up. It should already be set up anyways. Now you got me overthinking it here. But yeah, the stream should already be set up for tomorrow for Marshall and UTSA. That should already be up. I'll be sure to double check that real quick, but it should already be up, unless I just make it public. Yeah, it's up for tomorrow. It's up for tomorrow. Again, it's going to be Marshall versus UTSA, so our first bowl game. Let's see, RC says, JB, I was watching women's basketball. My UCLA Bruins beat the Ohio State Buckeyes before the game. I did glance and see that. You say Ohio State ladies couldn't hang after halftime. And so y'all could have took it easy on us. Could have. Didn't have to do us like that. Man, I tell you what though, next Monday night, the Ravens and the 49ers, that's going to be a game. That's going to be a game. RC said, JB Caitlin Clark hit 9 threes in her last game. 9 of 14 from 3. Wow. Kenneth says, maybe I am related to Caitlin Clark. He's like, that's a good question. And so, yes. If I see a video and see that Kenneth is out there going like 11 of 12 from the three-point line, then I'll know it's a fact. Meanwhile, they hand the ball up the middle here, and oh man, we got a lineman that's down, holding his leg. Looks like that's Johnson, but that was Swift on the carry, his 14th carry of the game. Absolutely, but here with 8 votes in the poll here, 62% say that Philadelphia's going to win this game. 38% say it will be the Seahawks here, and that Drew Lock is going to put off an upset here. And our score right now, Eagles 17, Seahawks 10. Again, both teams would like to forget the last couple weeks here and stuff like that, but only one can find a way to win. And if Philly gets the win here, they'll retain first place in the NFC East thanks to the Cowboys losing to the Buffalo Bills. As for Seattle, a win will keep them to keep pace with the Rams at 7-7, meanwhile San Francisco at 11-3. Seems out of reach there. All right, again, we are still right now currently at the commercial here in the third quarter with just over 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. Eagles up 17-10. Facing a 2nd and 8 when we come back. But there was a lineman that got injured for the Philadelphia Eagles, which is why we went to timeout. And, oh, yeah, he had someone fall on his ankle there. But the good news is he's on the sideline standing up. That's always good news. Let's see. All right, so shotgun here for the Eagles. Ooh, that was definitely some early movement on that play. Absolutely some early movement there on that one. Let's see, Kenneth says, I just subscribed to RC channel. Hey, that's what's up. That's what's up. And so love it. Love it. All the new subs and stuff. That's what's up. All right, 2nd and 13. From their own 18-yard line. Jalen Hurts on the move. And Jalen Hurts going to scramble there for about 5 yards on the play. That's going to make it 3rd and 8 coming up here from the Philly 23-yard line in the third quarter. With about 2 minutes and 15 seconds to go. All right, so 3rd and 8. Jalen Hurts gonna throw one up there. Oh man, light years away from AJ Brown on that one. AJ just goes to the sideline there in disbelief. Incomplete. 4th down coming up, and they will have to punt the ball. So right now, man, if you're the Eagles here, you're not hitting at optimal peak right now. I mean, even if you win this game, you know that you're capable of playing much better. But this is just, oh man. Frustration for sure here for these Eagles, especially if Seattle finds a way to win this game. All right, drop down at the 30. Yes, Kenneth says David Ellis is great channel for hunting channel. And so bet. Okay. Anybody here does hunting at all? All right, again, we are at the commercial here. All right, so again, still commercial here. Again, still third quarter with 1 minute and 26 seconds left to go. And we have the Eagles on top 17-10. All right, so we've got Lock up under center. Feeds it to the back. Oh, man, look at that. Kenneth Walker out there picking up 7 yards here. He's running hard in this one. 1 minute and 10 seconds left to go here in the third. Gives it to Kenneth Walker up the middle. Oh, my goodness. Picks up 13 yards and takes them to midfield. Wow. So Kenneth Walker up the middle. And so they can run out the rest of this third quarter if they so choose. Okay, so the end of the third quarter, 1 quarter remaining. Let's see. RC says, okay, JB, I'm back like I left my wallet. It's all fun and games until you actually lose your wallet on one of those road trips, especially international road trips. Then it is complete horror. So, oh man, but again, 3/4 in the book. And this one right here, Eagles up 17-10 right now. So let's see if Seattle, who, hey, Kenneth Walker's been picking it up, 13 carries, 74 yards, and a touchdown. Can he continue to make plays and score for this offense? Let's see. RC says, Kenneth Clark, I appreciate you as I am on the road to 400. And so, yes, Kenneth Clark, or should I say KC for short, making moves. All right. So from midfield, feeds it to the back, and oh man, Kenneth Walker's going to pick up 9 yards on the play. So Kenneth Walker, he's feeling it now. You can see just the way he's running out here. He is feeling it. 14 carries, 83 yards in this one. He's already got a rushing touchdown, and he's going to need to get at least one more to give his team an opportunity here. As we are now in the 4th quarter, 14 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Again, the Eagles up 17-10. RC says, JB, good thing about live streams, though, is you don't have to sit back and think of topics. When there's no post-game or pre-game analysis of my teams, I have to hunt for topics occasionally. And so, yes, that is certainly one good thing about that as well. And also, not having to spend all that time that you would normally spend when it comes to, like, editing videos and stuff like that. So, there are a lot of benefits to it. A lot of benefits to it. But Kenneth Walker, he's picked up that first down for him. All right, play fake, throws it, gets it short to his tight end. And that's going to be a pickup of 4 yards on the play. Will Disley there with the catch. 2nd and 6 coming up. All right, let's see. RC says, because the last thing you want to do is be on live or doing pre-recorded videos and sitting there talking about so let's talk about oh man, you just brought back a couple memories right there, RC. I mean, the first couple like news that I would break and stuff like that. Oh man, every time I would post, it'd be like someone saying that I should have said it this way, should have said it that way, and stuff like that. So I remember those earlier stages and stuff like that when I was posting more so of like the news and stuff like that. So, oh yeah, definitely live streams. I will take that. I will take that. Right, so we got 3rd and 1. Feeds it to Kenneth Walker. Defense was ready for that one. Defense was ready for that one. They was not going to let Kenneth easily get that first round. I'm sorry, that first down. I say decision time, but we all know what you got to do here. You got to go for it. You have to. It's what you do. Now on 4th and 2, what do you call? Do you trust Drew Lock to make the play? All right, 5 seconds on the play clock. Let's see if they actually end up going for this or not. Nope, they're going to call a timeout here. All right, Lock throws it incomplete, but there's a flag. There is a flag. He says, no way. No way. He's like, no way. Pass interference on the defense there. James Bradbury, he knows something about getting called for a penalty at the worst time possible. Let's see. RC says, JB, you don't run away all the time on live. Only thing that bothers me is when people run away for long times. You say you have, I was watching someone live and they said, hold on. And they come back for like 10 minutes. And so, oh man, I feel like if you're, because I have seen a couple like Twitch streamers where they have it, their start time, but then it'll start, but you'll just see like the whole background playing and stuff. And it says, you know, like, be right back, and it just keeps playing, be right back. Like, I literally sat there for about 30 minutes, almost 40 minutes, before he finally did come back. And so, oh man. He said, like you expect your audience to wait 10 minutes to dead air. They had no music playing, no images and nothing. And so, oh man. That sounds brutal. Fakes the toss. Quick pass. DK Metcalf. He's got it. And he takes on the contact there. Picks up 12 yards on the play. Now he's got 3rd and 2 coming up from the 18-yard line. Again, 10 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. Seahawks down by a touchdown. Drew. Oh, man, Drew. Was he sacked? No, I felt like he was sacked before he tried to get that one off. But let's see. But they came in there with some force. We call that one incomplete. Okay. All right, so 4th and 2. Gonna roll the dice again on 4th down. Let's see if they can get it or if the referee can bail them out here. Let's see. Oh, and before that play can even get off, referee's gonna stop this one because we had a timeout call. Pete Carroll said we're burning these timeouts now. Lewis says, jump ball to Metcalf. Do it. Just throw it up there. Jump ball to Metcalf. You know what? I like it. Only problem is Jflocka doesn't have that touch. That touch that you need to throw up a jump ball and let somebody go up there and get it. He's going to throw it like it's a football on fire, and he's just trying to get rid of it. Let's see. Kenneth says I had to check out my friends' channels, and so bet. Understand that. Again, with 10 minutes and 3 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. Eagles up 17-10. Seahawks with a 4th and 2 coming up. All right, so the Eagles wanted to challenge this, so they're seeing the same thing, or at least they thought they did, but it was an incomplete pass. It's the rule on the field. Or at least it was, but it looks like the call reversed. Let's see, RC says, JB, do you want the New England Patriots head coach job? It comes with a starting pay of $18 an hour. I will politely decline that one, RC. I want the GM job. Let me be the GM and stuff like that. Heck, if Bill would let me go ahead and build his staff and stuff like that, he can stay and coach. But he cannot be in control of the players. No, let me control the players and also get the appropriate offensive coordinator in there. All right, but looks like they're going to go ahead and go with the 43-yard field goal attempt here for Seattle. Braden says, Matt Patricia coaching good tonight. And so Braden also says he wants Matt Patricia to be the next head coach of the Green Bay Packers. He says, believe it. He believes in this guy. Let's see, RC says, so JB, the box of tea and butter pecan ice cream doesn't sweeten the deal. Not enough. Not enough. I'm sorry, not enough. As the saying says, pay me before you play me and stuff like that. So they better come correct. Basically offering a box of peanuts and stuff like that, or in this case, butter pecan ice cream, which is pretty good. Now that you mentioned butter pecan ice cream, now I'm going to have to add that in the near future. So thanks a lot. And let's see. Brandon says DC of the Green Bay Packers. DC stands for definitely coaching the Green Bay Packers. Let's see. RC says, I never thought I'd be saying this, but I'm sick of the Kansas City Chiefs. RC, do explain. Wow. So RC says that he is tired of them. He's done with them. Says can't win with them, can't win without them. Kenneth says we might have a few new friends in the channel. So, hey, we like new friends. That we do. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. All right, but we got 10 minutes remaining, which feels like it's now been a long 10 minutes to go through all the stoppage of play, the replays and stuff. But 10 minutes left to go in the fourth. Score right now, Eagles up 17-13. We've got 8 votes in the poll. Can we get to the double digits here? If you haven't cast your vote and you're watching, go ahead and cast your vote and let us know who will win this matchup here. Let's see, Brandon says, oh, JB, you got me good there. And so it's what we do. It's what we do. Yes, definitely coaching the Packers. So no doubt about that. Let's see, RC says, because JB, it can be 4-1 in the Super Bowl between the Chiefs and Cowboys. You said Chiefs down 6 with 9 seconds left. The cameras are still be focused on Taylor Swift, even with the game on the line. And so, yes, but you know, the great Al Michaels, he tried to say something about that. You know, he tried to, but you see what happened with him. So, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The NFL likes the views. It's for them and opportunity to get more people engaged that they normally would not be able to get engaged. I get all that, but at the end of the day, your core fans are here for the football game and stuff like that. I mean, you want to mention it, you know, before the game, that's cool. You even want to take a glance at halftime, all right, fine. As far as I care, she can perform every halftime and stuff like that, you know. Now, it's going to probably cost the NFL a bunch, but still, you know, but with the game on the line, important scenarios, come on, let's keep it to the game here. Hurts throws it, caught by A.J. Brown. All right, to their own 40-yard line. 5 catches, 56 yards so far tonight. Here in the fourth with about 9 minutes and 44 seconds to go. All right, so here we go in the shotgun. Feeds it to the back. And Swift gets his 15th carry of the game. 9 minutes and 14 seconds to go here in the fourth. So the Eagles, they would love to just keep running this ball, run this clock here, and take off as much time as possible while adding a touchdown here. That's what they are hoping to accomplish here. So Seattle, I know you've been out there a good bit this game. You have to go down there and find a way to get this offense off the field. You're getting the score right now, 17-13. Gets the ball completed there. That's going to be Devontae Smith. Let's see. RC says, I'm a Megan diehard Taylor Swift fan, but even I feel slighted. A few people in Kansas City told me they go to games and can't even see the game because the Swifties are covering their views. And so, oh, man. Get him out of here, or at least move him to the side. Kenneth says, I wonder who is going to be the next coach fired. And so, ooh, the next coach fired. Oh, man, was that an interception? Oh, my goodness. I tell you who it better not be. It better not be Mike Tomlin. I don't care how bad the Steelers finish the season. He's a good coach. So they better not. It better not be him. But I know Pittsburgh seems to be on the slide right now. I wonder, could it be the Jets coach maybe? Could he be on the way that they've been losing lately, could he be next? Potentially. I already know that basically when it comes to the Patriots, we're going to wait to the end of the season before anything like that happens. But I wonder if the Jets could just go ahead and be like, you know what? This sucks. We're done. RC says, it just sounds too irritating. And so let's see. Braden says, pick. Wow. And so, yes. I feel like when the Eagles said that Matt Patricia was going to be calling the plays, I didn't know he was going to be calling the offense because that looks like something he would have drew up or at least gotten the results like that. But, man. Let's see. RC says, I truly do need JB to take the pass job and bring in and coach up Zach Wilson. Zach Wilson wanna. He wants JB to be fired. That's what it is. RC says, yo, JB, your boy McCord went to Syracuse, LOL. And so I thought he went to Nebraska. Kyle McCord, I thought he went to Nebraska. Kenneth says, David Ellis is a nice channel for everyone. And so bet. Gotta check him out. Gotta check him out. Absolutely. 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 All right, so here we go for the Seahawks here again. I expect them to fully come out here and try to run this ball, and that's exactly what they do. Let's see, RC says, JB, you know I always come up with the tough ones. What's your YouTube favorite content to watch that's not sports related? And so, favorite YouTube content to watch that's not sports related. I would say there's like a segment of like YouTubers and stuff like that, like Big Jaw, guys like that who are like in the comedy section and stuff like that, you know. So I like to watch a lot of those comedies and stuff like that, some of the skits that they come up with and stuff. I feel like that's probably my favorite to watch outside of, you know, sports and stuff like that. Although it's been a minute and stuff like that, but that would be JB's favorite there. Raiden says, is he live, Kenneth? Meanwhile, look at Jalen Hurts. Look, he's lost his best friend. I tell you what, he hasn't lost, though. That money that on that deal that he signed, that part he has not lost. All right. 3rd and 5. Ooh, that's going to be incomplete. All right, 4th down coming up. Again, here in the 4th quarter with 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. And so Seattle unable to convert there and get the 1st down. Was trying to go to Tyler Lockett there. Kenneth says, no, does daily videos every day. How many times a day, Kenneth? And like, is it like multiple times out the day, every day of the week? What days does he typically put content out? Like punts on the way. Catch it from his own 16. And goes at about the 25-yard line. Let's see. RC says, better Philly quarterback. Start, bench, cut. Donovan McNabb, Jalen Hurts, Randall Cunningham. So, oh, man. You gave us quite the options there. I would, ooh, man. All right, so first things first. Randall Cunningham, like, he's got to be my QB1 here. Got to be my QB1 there. So Randall goes first. Donovan had a lot of up years. Donovan was consistent. Donovan didn't have the weapons that Jalen Hurts has and stuff like that. And so, like, Donovan was a gamer. So I'll go Donovan second now. I'll go Donovan second there. I'd have to, unfortunately for Jalen, he's got to get cut. No offense to him. I like what he's doing, but the other guys have seen so much body of work. So I think that's what I would go with. Cunningham first, McNabb second, third, Hurts. But you guys let JB know. What do you think? That's a great question, though, RC. Six minutes to go here in the fourth. Oh, wow, look at that. Runs up the middle. Did he get the first? That he did. That he did. RC says, I'll agree, JB. I mean, what we could do is flip a coin over Hurst and McNabb, but yeah, Cunningham has to be Uno. And so Lewis says, I agree with JB. And so, yes, yes. Kenneth says, when streams them, they are out when he makes them. And so, okay, okay. Bet, appreciate that. Bet, bet, bet. Yeah, definitely got to go ahead and check that one out myself. Again, here in the fourth with about 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the fourth. Feeds it to Swift. Swift running, running, running. And then he slides and bounce. Thinking about the clock. He's got the clock on his mind, but he picked up 11 yards there in the process. So now we've got first and 10 at the 30, 47-yard line. Braden says Cunningham first, Hurts and McNabb are 50-50 for him. And so, yeah, that's why I have to lean over the longer body of work and stuff like that with Donovan McNabb in terms of he did much more. He did, well, I'm not going to say he did more, but he consistently showed up with guys like, like Todd Pinkston out there, receiver, Freddie Mitchell, guys like that, guys who were not, I'm not even going to say they weren't good. They just were borderline, just basically borderline. And so it's almost like he had Bill Belichick doing the grocery shopping for him during those times. Almost. All right, Hurts again. Gives it up the middle. Hurts on the move on 3rd and 7. Hurts reversing field here. Hurts, all right, still looking. Hurts throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. 4th down. Oh, man, Hurts. Let's see, Kenneth says everyone would like his channel and videos. And so, yes, yes. Matter of fact, let me see. All right, so let me just go back a little bit. All right, so let's see. All right, so I can't do that because I've got the other one pinned. All right, so there we go. So all right, I went ahead and replaced it up there so that everybody can see it. All right, Jflocka, time to show us what you can do. All right. Okay, we're at commercial here. All right, let's see. So still, all right, still at 8 votes. Okay. All right, so let's see. 1 minute and 52 seconds. They got only one timeout here. Jflocka throws it. Incomplete. He better be lucky. That's all that it was. All right, just the snap. Throws it. Oh, gets the completion there to DK Metcalf there. Excellent job. 18 yards and a first down. Okay. All the way to the Seattle 26-yard line. They hurry up. Got 1:30 left in this one. Lock, looking. Lock throws it. And that's going to be completed near the sideline. Big fella had to get his balance there. Okay, Noah Font. Come on, Matt Patricia. They're looking at you. What are you going to call? Ooh, that was incomplete. That looked like incomplete to me. But let's see what they called it. They called it a catch. Okay. 6 yards and the first. We'll take it. Oh, somehow he did make that catch. Impressive. Come on, there's no need to check a replay. That's something you can see on one quick look, and you'll know. And the DB hand definitely aided him in making that catch. Yeah, that should be a quick look. All right, we good. Right here in the shotgun. Jflocka throws incomplete there. Running back seemed to be the closest intended target there. There's a minute left to go here in this game. Again, Seahawks trailing right now 17-13, but still an opportunity to where they can win this game if Jflocka can just put it together. He's currently 20 of 28 for 145 yards passing. Braden says, oh, next week's fantasy matchup is going to be good. And so, man, Braden's showing off. Not everybody gets a next week, Braden. Try to be a bit more sensitive. Lock throws it. Oh, incomplete. Yeah, not everybody gets that opportunity. Brandon says, did your rival lose? My rival never made it. He never made it, Braylon. Never made it to the playoffs. Oh, man, he went on a nasty losing streak to end out the year. I think he lost like 5 straight or something. All right, 3rd and 10. Throws it up there, and oh, what a catch. DK Metcalf trying to do it to him. 34 yards, takes it all the way to the Philly 29-yard line. 48 seconds. 45 seconds. Oh, man. Snaps the ball. Looking. Throws it. Incomplete. What an excellent job there by Metcalf to make a play like that. But he's going to have to probably make another play like that if they want to win this game. Braden says, what a catch. And he says, oh, yeah, he just missed the playoffs. I thought he was a lock. At one point in time, I thought he was a lock. But to go from thinking 3 teams would be in to possibly everybody in my division being out, oh, man. Come on, lock. You got to hit that one. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 10 against Seattle with 1 timeout, 33 seconds to work with. All right, lock going deep. Ooh, that's a touchdown. Jackson Smith and Jigma. Okay, that was a pretty pass there. Not even gonna lie, that was a pretty pass. Oh yeah, Gino hyping him up over there. Okay. Wow. What a play. What a play. I mean, just look at that. Jackson Smith and Jigma from the Ohio State Buckeyes. Let's go. Extra point. Good. 20-17. Seattle on top. Wow. I actually did pick the Seahawks to win this game, thinking Geno Smith was going to be playing, though. But I did pick them for my pick'ems and stuff like that for the week. So, wow. That being said, the Eagles do have 3 timeouts. There is 28 seconds. So there is definitely time that they can, at the very least, get a field goal and send it to overtime. So Seattle defense, they better be ready. They better be ready. And if you're Philly and you lose this game, oh my. I can see Dallas now. Dallas fans, they're like, yeah, mess around and lose this one and watch what happens. Crazy. All right, kickoff, no return. All right, so here we go. Hurts gonna throw it. That's incomplete. 22 seconds right now. I'm like, y'all ready? Y'all realize we still got a little bit left in this game here, but Drew Lock, he's like, he's ready to go party right now. Drew Lock ain't think about the rest of this game. He ready to go party. Bessie Kenneth says tomorrow night game is 52 is the spread. And have you ever heard Frisco, Texas? And so I've never been to Frisco, Texas. But I believe I've heard of it. Oh, Jalen Hurts, he's going to run. He wanted all that contact, knowing that he had a timeout, or a couple timeouts in his back pocket too. He's like, don't forget about me. I'm not just going to stand back here and make life easy for you. He said, I can run. All right, so come on, Seattle. I need to see them generate some pressure and get a sack here. That makes me feel much better here. JB does not want JBOT. Hurts going deep. That's the interception. That's the interception. Interception. That's going to be game right there. Oh, my goodness. I didn't think he'd actually go deep like that. Wow. I don't know what voice he was listening to in his headset, but I'm telling you, Matt Patricia had to be calling the offensive play on that one. Wow. Wow. All right, so they're going to check the little replay here. Okay, 1 foot, 2 foot. All right, well, how many more feet does the man need? He got 2 feet in. What else you need? That's good. Let's not extend the game unnecessarily now. Let's look. Makes the first catch. 1 foot, 2 foot. Come on. But man, this is big time right now for Seattle. Big time, big time. Again, they were down 2 starters in their secondary. But to come away with that play, wow. All right, so they are checking the replay. Braden says it's a pick. JB says it's a pick. Will the officials say it's a pick so we can officially get the Seahawks ready for victory formation? Oh, man. Ah, man. Braden says, I got another Monday night game wrong, LOL. And so, well, I got this one right. I had a feeling that Seattle was going to do it. I just didn't know that Geno Smith was not going to be the one to lead him. I had no idea it was going to be Drew Lock. But it's a wrap. Look at Seattle loving it. They are loving it. All right, they take a knee. That's it. That's game. That's a wrap. Yes, Seattle victorious, 20-17. Oh man, I just thought about that. Who knows if we'll see 80s come through again after this? But man, let's see. Braden says good night, JB. See you tomorrow. That's right. Good night to you. And tomorrow we get to watch a little college football, a little bowl game and stuff like that. So it'll be nice. Marshall, UTSA. Let's go. Kenneth says good night, JB. See you tomorrow night for college football. Absolutely. Yes, JB's going to go ahead and sign off. Been a busy day for JB all day today, and I am tired. So